Hey guys, this is John with Silver Food Cardboard. Coming back with my 2019 top 25 pickups of the year. Wanted to kind of go through. This was actually fun to put together. You won't see any of my Roberto Clementes on here just because I just did that video. And then none of the 80s pickups that I had. Those are a couple videos ago. It was part of that PSA graded quiz videos. I did one of two of those videos, so you won't see any of the those 80s cards on there. Go back and take a look if you want. This was fun to put together, and let's go ahead and get started here. So first off, future Hall of Famer here, and that is the 93 Stadium Club, Derek Jeter, in an 8.5. Let's take a look. I did have some more Derek Jeter pickups. Let's go take a look at those real quick. Here's a quick little glimpse of my Derek Jeter collection here. I would say 95% of this was picked up this year, or I should say in 2019. You can see I kind of got onto that Topps Heritage kick. Of course, we've got a few rookie cards up at the top there, and then a couple nice 8s that I picked up early in 2018. Alright, let's get back to my countdown. Alright, back to the countdown here. At number 24, we have the 1967 Topps Hank Aaron in a 7. Great looking 7 there. I was looking at kind of my collection here. I am missing a lot of the 60s and 70s Hank Aaron's here. I think I just kind of lost interest. I've got quite a few of the 50s, and you'll see an Aaron here pop up again towards the end. So 67 Topps Hank Aaron. This next one here is going to be first of 4 actually basketball cards, and this is the 1969 Lou Alcindor rookie card, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I call this my pacifier card. So what I consider pacifier cards, I've been looking for a 61 Fleer Wilt Chamberlain, and either lose out in auctions or just the centering was off, and then I just look for something, and whatever kind of card, either a lower end and I came across this, and so you can see that it's got a crease, on that bottom third of the card, but still centering's pretty good on it, and can't beat a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar rookie card there. Down to number 22. All right, going to show something here that's a little different for my channel here, and that is a 2018 Panini Prism Luka rookie card. So what the heck, throw it in there, see what happens with it, right? Next up, number 21, Jordan. Love Jordan, big Jordan collector, and this is an awesome card. This is the 93 Ultra Scoring Kings, and look at those lightning bolts there. Hey, let's take a real quick look and see what else. I did pick up some more Jordans this past year. Let me just quickly show off some of the other Jordans. I would say the majority of all of these that you see here, I have picked up this year, with the exception of the last 2. And that is the 86 Fleer, the sticker and the base card there. And that is a beautiful 8 in his rookie card. All right, back to the countdown. All right, so now we're at number 20. Another basketball card here, one that I've been looking for a while. This one is the 72 Topps Dr. J rookie card. Centering's decent on it. Left to right is not the greatest, but the colors on it are beautiful. So looking for that for a little while. That's the 72 Dr. J rookie card. Number 19. So this is one of 6 Jackie Robinson cards. So this is the Golden Stamps Jackie Robinson from 55 and an 8. I just thought the colors on this were beautiful, and you can't go wrong picking up Jackie Robinson. Next on the list is another Jackie Robinson at number 18. This is the 55 Topps and a 6. Nice colors on that. Centering is okay. Jackie Robinson. This card here, this has a lot of sentimental value to me. This is number 17. This is a 1954 Stoll-Myers Franks Monty Irvin. So if you guys have heard in my past videos, Monty was he used to come in the card shop when I was a teenager here in Florida, and I didn't really know him very well. I did get to meet him quite a bit. He came in and signed a ton. And so the 54 Stoll-Myers, they made a 53, 54, and 55 cards. These are pretty rare. This technically is a 1 of 1 because it has his autograph on there. And if you guys remember, Monty would come into the card shop a lot, and I never at the time liked the players to sign on card. So I would go hide the cards and try to give him like the photographs or bats or anything else other than an actual baseball card to sign. So this is kind of funny that I have an autographed Monty Irvin, pretty much a 1 of 1 54 Stoll-Meyer. What a great guy. He had some incredible stories about Roberto Clemente and Willie Mays. Very influential on the game of baseball. All right, moving on. So we have number 16 here. This is a pretty neat card. Now, it is from a playing set here. This is the Napoleon Lajoie, 1913. This is the red. It shouldn't really be called a red back. It's the red version photo. There's a blue version tint photo. But this is my oldest PSA 10, 1913. What's your oldest PSA card? This is pretty interesting, even though it's a over 100-year-old card. It's still got a 10. I know it's a playing card here, but Nap Lajoie. Next one up. I am so glad of this purchase here. Made me happy when I saw it. I couldn't believe this was one. I believe it was on eBay, and there were quite a few watchers on it. And I looked at it, and it was the first time I saw it. And this is the number 15. This is a 1952 Redman Tobacco, Ted Williams. Remember, he did not have a 52 Topps or a 52 Bowman. So he had this card. I believe he had a Wheaties. And then there's another card that he has you might see later in this countdown here. So, beautiful card. The coloring on this is excellent. And it doesn't look like a 3 to me. Next up here, on to my Jackie Robinsons. So this is number 14. This is the 1948 Old Gold Jackie Robinson, Kneeling in Dugout. So this is one card of a 2-card set here. Really hard to get, and technically these actually came out in September, October of 1947. So these are really his, first professional cards that were out there, or at least one of them. Let's take a look at the back there. And it actually talks about, 28 years ago, Jackie Robinson, born in Georgia. So a really cool card. So when you have the one, because these are pretty rare, What's better than just one? Well, how about at number 13, we have the 1948 Catch and Ball Jackie Robinson Old Gold cigarettes. These are hard to find in high grades. There's none higher than a 6 that were graded. And this is very rare. The population on this in a PSA is 14 of this card total. So to have the 2 is pretty cool. So I'm really happy to have those. All right, moving on to number 12. Another Jackie Robinson. This was the year of Jackie Robinson for me. So this is the 1947 Bond Bread. This is a PSA 1, and this is the bat with white sleeves. So I look for a lot of cards that are good eye appeal. And the reason that this card actually was graded a 1 was because it was probably glued into a scrapbook, and that's the back of it. But for me, that is fine. I am just fine with this. So like this is one card of a 13 card set that came out probably more or less in the 47, 48, 49 time frame. So love that addition there. Jackie Robinson Bond Bread. Next one up here is number 11. And that is the 1952 Burke Ross Joe DiMaggio. High graded card here. This was, so he retired in 51. He didn't have a 52 Topps or Bowman, so technically this is the last card of his playing career here. And I love the Burke Ross sets. So they're the photographs, and they're just not the best, but for whatever reason I love this set here. So Joe DiMaggio at number 11. Number 10. So this was a big pickup. This was actually one that I was waiting for yesterday, and I kind of felt a little bit like Clark Griswold waiting for his Christmas bonus. I could see the tracking on these. This was a 2-card package from REA, and nothing. And it was getting late, and I wanted to do this video yesterday on Saturday, and finally, about 8:30 at night, I got a ring on my doorbell, and this card arrived, and along with another one. So this one was one I've been looking for, and this is the 1952 Burke Ross Ted Williams in a 7. So if you look there, just above his right shoulder blade, when I was looking at the auction on REA, I didn't know if that was a defect in the card itself, and I try to get some really good close looks at the scans on it. And actually, when you look through it and you see it through a loop, it's actually part of the paper up top here that actually broke off, and then it kind of fell down on the bottom there. So, but this is a card I was looking for a couple years now, since I got back into collecting, and I just absolutely love it. So 52 Burke Ross Ted Williams. Hit Parade of Champions. So awesome. And number 9. This is a huge pickup for me. This is the 1959 Yoo-Hoo Yogi Berra with tab. These are very, very, very rare with the tab. You're looking at PSA graded 9 of these. And this was also in that REA auction. One reason why I was so concerned yesterday about the delivery of this, I didn't want it to be lost, because you're not going to find, these are hard to find. Another, what I call a pacifier card, because I was looking for his rookie card, and then I came across this, and I just fell in love with it, and just a beautiful card. So That is the 59 Yoo-Hoo Yogi Berra. At number 8 here, another Jackie Robinson. This is the 1952 Burke Ross. So this is one of the highest graded. Actually, I think it's the top. There's 3 graded at an 8 in SGC, and this is one of them. I love the Burke Ross cards. This is a beautiful card of Jackie Robinson. Can't beat that in an 8. All right, now we're down to number 7. A card that was a 30-some year quest to find this card. I wanted to get a nice version of this card, but these cards are, in high end, 5 or 6 or 7 are just crazy now. So this is the number 7 here, 1939 play ball. Ted Williams rookie card. Really a tough card to find centered. And I've done a video on this card before, and the reason why this is a 1 is because of the paper loss on the back, and I am actually just fine with that. This is a beautiful card, and one that I wanted to get when I was 15 years old, and I couldn't afford, a couple $100 to pay for back then, and so now I have it. So, Ted Williams rookie card. All right, we're down to number 6 here. I call this the second rookie card of Hank Aaron. This is the 1954 Johnston Cookies. What a beautiful example. It's a regional issue in a 6. I absolutely love this card. Love his rookie. Like an old timer said, pick up the Star Hall of Famers anytime you can. And, I do. I've got a couple of his 54 Topps rookie cards, and then this is just a beautiful example of the Johnston Cookies. All right, we are down to, we're in the top 5 right now. And I don't believe I've shown a Mantle yet. So, this is going to be the first of 4. And at number 5 here, I did show this in another video. This is my 1954 Dandy Mickey Mantle. Oh, an absolutely beautiful card. PSA 5. Pretty clean 5 for sitting in potato chips. Love that. I'm a Mantle collector. So this was a huge addition for me this year. All right, now we're down to number 4. And this is the 1954 Wilson Franks Ted Williams. Tough card to get to. Just an incredible card. This is a 2. I believe it presents really well. That's kind of my goal. I want cards that I can afford, that look nice, and this Wilson Franks is just incredible. Tough card to get there. All right, now we are down to number 3. Another rare card here. Big pickup for me this past year, and that is the 1955 Stollmeyer Mickey Mantle. And this is from the Bill Weiland collection. So Bill was he had a vast Mickey Mantle collection here, and he sold it off a few years ago. And this is a tough card to get. This is the 55 Population on these there was 21 graded in PSA. So pretty rare. There's a 53 and a 54. There's some out there, but prices are crazy on them. But I'm glad to have this one. This is another one of those I would consider one of one, just because this one came from the Bill Weiland collection. And there's the back. And we are down to the last few. So, before I show number 2 and number 1, let's give you kind of a preview here. So, 1954 Red Heart. I picked this up in the summer of 2018. This is another one of my, quote, pacifier cards. I was in some auctions for the Red Hearts Mantle and lost out. I wanted something, went on eBay. I think this is around $300. Decent looking card. It's got that print line in there that you see on a lot of these cards, kind of the lower end cards. You know, rounded corners, but that was my first Red Heart. So, after that, I actually then, this past summer, added at number 2 here is the 54 Red Heart in an SGC4. Just an outstanding looking card. It still has that print line up there, but a better example of this card. Love that. Young looking Mickey Mantle there. Now, I still wasn't pleased because I had that print line in there. So what do you do when you have 2 Red Heart Mickey Mantles? Well, you get a third. So at number 1 this year, or 2019, I have a Red Heart. I have not shown this card yet. This is a 1954 Red Heart Mantle in an 8. Beautiful, outstanding centering. The registration on this card is much better than the 4 there. Kind of hard to see it here in the video, but that's just an outstanding example of the 54 Red Heart Mantle. There is some staining. You'll see it down there in the bottom right corner there. But for centering, for the registration, this is an absolutely beautiful card. So that is my year in review for 2019. A couple other things I wanted to show you, a couple pickups. I like to get things that actually kind of correspond to what I collect. And I've showed this before. That's that late 50s Dan D tin for potato chips. That is a 1911 book of baseball. Super cool book. If you're look at my T206 videos, and you can see that I went through some of the pages on there. There's some Shoeless Joe Jackson photos in there. And then, of course, I wanted to make sure that I had a original advertising of the Wilson Franks. So, appreciate it, everyone. Thanks for watching. And let's see what's going to be new in 2020. Bye.